Manager 2022. It's time to run the Hungarian Grand Prix. Practice was pretty crap. Qualifying was slightly better, 7th and 8th. Again, not in the top 6. We're struggling to beat the top 6, the 3 teams and the 6 drivers. And we've set them both on the same strategy because neither of them have a set of softs. And most of this revolves around softs. Now, we could have done this, but I'm going to stick with this. I think the 2-stop is better than the 3-stop. So, without further ado, let's get going.
A somewhat overcast day for the drivers.
Overcast. Could be a bit of rain. We've had no rain in any races thus far. Bottas made it into the top 6. So that means there's a Mercedes missing somewhere. Yeah, George Russell qualified in 9th. Alright, it's interesting. Oh, there's an Alpine making moves on the outside here. Now we can beat Valtteri Bottas because we've proven that we can. It looks like Alonso is just pushed forward. Let's go to my favourite screen. Yeah, they opted for softs, that they did. So they're on the 3-stop. It depends how far they can get away in these first couple of laps before they do their first change. Gasly's still in 7th, yeah, so I thought Alonso might have passed him there. George Russell is probably going to get passed at some point, I would imagine. Right. Coming down to the end of the first lap. When do we actually pit? Oh, lap 30. Bang on lap 30. That's fine. One of them will have to pit later. Probably lap 31.
Let's keep pushing.
Yeah, so you've lost your position to George Russell. Which I kind of thought that he might. No, I need you to stay with Valtteri Bottas. I don't really want him to get away. 35% chance of rain. I think we're going to get rain on this. I've got a feeling I'm going to have to set you to deploy. Because I kind of need you to stay with Valtteri to grab the DRS off the back of him. Which we should get at the start of the next lap. Yeah, I think you're close enough there, hopefully. They're obviously going to be faster in the corners. There you go. Oh man, he's so fast there. He just sort of took off. No, not harvest. That's stupid. Deploy. Stay on the back of him. Yeah, the top 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 are starting to get away. I don't even know where the DRS zones are on this track. I'm assuming we're coming up to one at this backside. He's just so much faster through those corners with them. They're soft tires. Right, grab it here. Yeah, we got it. Okay, it did absolutely annihilate my ERS. Just try to keep up with him. And they have gained +1 of fuel, both of them. That's nice. Ooh. Pierre's trying to make moves. That's interesting. Oh, that was wild. What the hell was that? That was really weird. And he's starting to get away again. Yeah, the guys in softs are choosing...
McLaren with a great overtake.
Oh man, what's happening with Alonso? There was an incident in Sector 3. Couldn't be anyone. Everyone's still quite bunched up together.
Sounds like someone's locked up.
Ricardo locked up, turn 12.
Let's take a look at the replay.
Lucky he didn't run into the back of anyone. Oh well. There was basically no one for him to run into the back of. Which means there's quite a big gap, yeah, between Alonso in 9th and Pierre, Bottas and George in 6th, 7th and 8th. There's been another incident in Sector 3. It's another McLaren.
Was that a lock-up on the track?
Ricardo locked up. Ricardo's having a bad day. Right, so when are these guys going to pit? That's what I'm most interested in. You know what? You can push for a little. You can push for a little. We seem to gain fuel back quite quickly on this circuit. And we're down to 5% chance of rain, so maybe I was wrong about the rain. And we're looking okay so far. If we can hold this together, we might actually finish 6th and get a point. We need to keep George at bay, which we were able to do in Austria. And we were able to keep Valtteri at bay in France. Oh, that was wild. You just be careful there, Pierre. Don't do anything stupid. He really cannot take any more damage to the current powertrain parts that he's on. Because I want to utilise the last powertrain parts for the end of the season. But if he destroys them in an accident, it's going to be bad. We'll have to buy new parts and they'll suffer massive grid penalties, which sucks. But it looks like a few teams have already started to take grid penalties. Ferraris and Red Bulls mainly. But they can, as we've seen, go right from the back of the grid to the front with no issue. Right, so far so good. I would imagine they're going to let this get down to about 50, the softs, before they pit. And we've still got ages to go before we pit. Let's see if the strategy pans out for us. It possibly might not. Yeah, we're still keeping up with Valtteri here. On the attack, that's nice. And we're catching up. Looks like Hamilton is sort of falling behind from the top runners. Another incident in Sector 3.
Seems to have been a lock-up.
Schumacher locked up in Turn 1. Why is Turn 1 in Sector 3? Would that not be Sector 1? I'm so confused. This is nice, because Valtteri can't really get away from us. And George Russell can't really utilise the DRS to pass us, because we're also getting it. So this is fine for the moment. You just hope they have some terrible pit stops. I think they're actually set on conserve for tyres here. This is not going down as fast as I would like it to. Alright, so we're on lap 11. I thought it was 12. No, 11, yep. See how fast we're gaining fuel back? This is nice. No major incidents yet either, just a couple of lockups. Now the problem is, if George Russell starts challenging us, it's going to take us away from the back end Valtteri Bottas here, which we don't want. I want to stay with him. He is sort of taking off, weirdly. Don't want him to take off. I want him to stay right in front of us. There you go. You're not getting away that easy, my friend. I'm going to keep hounding you until you make a mistake. Or until Pierre makes a mistake. Another incident in Sector 3. Yeah, a few cars seem to be going off around Turn 1.
Looks like there's been a lock-up.
Stroll locked up in Turn 1. Nothing major yet, though. Right, you've gained a little bit of fuel back. We'll save that for a rainy day. Valtteri's holding his own here. We can get right onto the back of him, but we can't actually get past. I really actually hate that corner there. It hurts my head watching the car go round there. I'll set you to push for a little bit just so you stay behind. Another incident in Sector 3.
It's a spin!
Right, Joe spun. Doesn't really help us yet again. None of the top drivers are having incidents. That's kind of what we need. Yeah, George is still right there. Now, the problem is our mediums and hards are going to be terribly degraded by the end of their stints. Are these guys going to be able to gain the time back? There you go. We're past Valtteri Bottas. That was interesting. You can push for a bit as well.
That's a position gained for AlphaTauri.
It sure is. I'll take this down to 0.1 and then I'll ease off again. I want to see if I can possibly get away from them. It looks like we are, yeah. 50% on softs is not great. They're losing a bunch of time. Right, we're halfway through our first stint. We're going to have that problem round about lap 30 though, where these things start to die. You're just above the tyre trend there, which is fine. Right, are we? I think we're actually gaining on Hamilton as well. And Fernando Alonso is starting to gain on Bottas, it looks like. Now, you've got lots of ERS to play with, so I'll set that to deploy. Someone's already pitted. Oh, that was horrible. What the hell just happened there? That was awful. Thanks, game. Screwed me over yet again. Love it. Right, he's going to pit. So I'm just going to set that to neutral. I don't think he's going to get past. Set that to balanced. That Ferrari is right there. You know what? Defend. Actually, I thought George Russell was going to pit there. He's staying out. Set that to deploy. You get past. Excellent. And now he's Carlos's problem.
AlphaTauri gained a place.
We sure did. Where's Leclerc and Verstappen? All the way down here. The Ferraris managed to squeeze past, but George is probably going to pit now. There he is in the pits. And now we have to push on to lap 30. Alright. You know what? Defend. Try and hold him up. We're actually, it looks like we're gaining on Pierre. And we'll soon be at that 50% mark on our tyres, so we'll be setting horrible pace around these turns. He's going to get DRS and he's going to get past. Is he going to get past? He is. Just way too fast there. The old Ferrari. I didn't get the DRS for him being in front of me either.
Ferrari, advance the race position.
So that kind of sucked. I can maybe set Pierre to defend. Oh man, we've still got 10 laps to go on these tyres. Woofed. They're doing the... they've gone soft, hards, and then probably mediums at the end. You can push for a little bit. You know what? You can push for a little bit as well. Try and keep Pierre as far in front of Carlos as possible. He's not going to be able to hold out for 9 laps though, that's the problem. In fact, he's not going to be able to hold out for even 1 lap. He did. Oh well, he might be okay. Set you to balanced. I'll set you to balanced. Okay. Alright, keep an eye on this Ferrari. Yeah, that corner's something else. That chicane. It's a low-speed cornering chicane, which our car sucks at. Low-speed cornering is not one of our strong points. But we'll keep developing the parts, though. If I knew what I was doing in the first season, that would have been better. Yeah, you're gonna get past. You know what? Set that to deploy. Try and stay with him.
Oh, and Ferrari just gained a place.
That's the wrong person. Deploy. Try and grab the DRS as Carlos goes round into the start-finish straight. Don't think we're gonna get it. Too far away. Yeah. Set that to neutral. Ooh, I thought we would maybe grab it there. It was just a little bit too far in front. He did just set the fastest lap on a set of hard tyres. So, fair play. Right, so lap 25. Yeah, tyre trend is still good. Yours is still good. Perez is going to be perhaps gaining on you. He's right there. So at to defend. Nope. Okay. So at to neutral. Why is he not getting the DRS off?
Red Bull moved up.
So not only are these cars OP, he was clearly in front. I think we should have had DRS off of that there. I think we were robbed. It's pretty awful. I don't know what happened there. Because I'm sure he got it off of us in the start-finish straight. Unless this is one continuous DRS zone around this corner. I don't think it should be. Okay, jump back on with Pierre because he's going to have Perez on him shortly. 52% on them, their tyres. Right, we've entered the pit window. That's nice. I don't know who I want to come in first. I might take Alonso in first. Where is Perez in respect to you? Quite far back, actually. Gasly's tyres are quite horrible, though. Right, this next lap, I'm going to have Alonso go into the pits. So Pierre is coming around now. I'm going to set you to try and defend. As pointless as it may be. Right, so Perez is passed, right? Set that to neutral. And we don't get the DRS there.
Red Bull gained a place.
Why not? What is going on? You know what? You're going to attack. I'm actually going to set you to harvest some of that as well. And then you are going to pit options. You're going to come in for hards and you're going to pit this lap. Right, so Alonso is in the pits. Open pit options. You're going to come in for hards.
Box.
Attack. There you go. Don't screw up, please. Alonso's still in the pits. He's now leaving the pits in 9th. Set out to standard. Set out to neutral. Yours is going to be set to harvest as well, because it looks like they gain a fair amount coming out of the pit lane there. Alonso came out in front of George Russell, which is interesting, so hopefully Pierre will come out in front of him as well. Right, pit stop time 2.591, that's awesome. Go, 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 go. Right, Gaza came back out 7th. Set out to standard, set out to push. You're going to be a neutral. Max is off in front.
Okay.
Yellow flag.
Let's have a look.
Crashed in turn 12, you
Max
say.
Verstappen.
So he locked up a bit and dinged the side of the wall. That he did.
Let's lift off, please.
No. Keep going. Don't lift off. Alright, so we're back in 7th and 8th. Is this Bottas in front of us? It is. Max is in the pits. And he's out of the pits. So he managed to get a whole new front wing. And new tyres. And still came out ahead of us. That's insane. That really is crazy. You can push as well. Alright, I need to get back onto the back of Valtteri Bottas. Looks like Hamilton is just in front as well. Going to use a bit of deploy to try and get onto him. Now it's going to be absolutely annihilated here. But I do need to use it to get onto the back of him. This is not a DRS zone anymore. I thought it was. Where's the... Ah, it's this section here. No, it's not. Where is it? Is there only one DRS zone? And he just went off track. Well, that was interesting.
Look at that! They've run wide.
Bottas ran wide. I'll maybe have a chance to get past him here. I'm sure they had it like through turn 1? Or is it basically just a continuation of... Yeah, we've got it. Wait. That doesn't make sense. The car in front shouldn't have the DRS.
That's a position gained for Alpha Tauri.
I am so confused. Alright, we're up into 6th. Depending on if Max pits again. I mean, we just ran for 30 laps on medium tyres, so you can probably do the same, but it's not going to take him to 70. So you may have to pit again. But he's going to be so far ahead that it's not going to matter. Okay, let's see. Where are you? 8th. Are you even near Valtteri Bottas? Where's Bottas? Oh wow, they're really far in front. Okay, set you to balance. Do you have anyone behind you? Yeah, George Russell, that you need to keep behind you. Alright, that can go away. This should all be normal-ish. We are gaining on Lewis here, which is nice. I don't know if they're going to pit again. They might have just have run softs and then a set of hards right to the end. That would be kind of crazy. Not impossible. Doesn't mean we're always going to have a tyre advantage over these guys if they've chosen to do that. Well, Valtteri's still sort of hanging on in there. We are absolutely 100% gaining on Lewis though. Verstappen just putting the fastest lap on those mediums. So yeah, if you've got a Ferrari or a Red Bull, you can have an incident, but still get away with it. Ocon locked up in turn 4. Valtteri's still sort of there or thereabouts. Let's set that to push since you've gained a little bit more fuel. See if you can get back or on to the back of Lewis here. Right, so we're approaching lap 40. Well, lap 39. Well, Charles Leclerc is miles ahead. Still a while before we hit any of the back markers. Schumacher and spinning Dot Tsunoda is in the last. Am I gaining enough here? That's what I want to know. And I'm wondering if they're going to pit again. I mean, I think we can still beat Lewis. The next car ahead is Verstappen. We're not going to beat him unless he pits again, but he's so fast. He's either going to pit and still get out ahead of us, or he's going to pit and pass us anyway. Right, you've burned quite a lot of that. You're still just sort of on the edge. We're getting there. We are getting there. Can't really utilize the ERS because it's just gonna die. I need to sort of keep it where it is. tyre trend is quite low for Pierre actually. The tyre wear. Right, you can push for a little bit since you've gained a little bit extra fuel. The sort of left Valtteri Bottas, which is nice. We are gaining on Lewis here. Well, I'm quite certain he's going to pit. So if I can get ahead of Lewis before he pits and try and create a bit of distance between us, even though our tyres are going to be dead by the end, we might still be able to stay ahead. Right, tell me that I'm close enough now. Surely. Surely it must be close enough now. No, he's still sort of getting away there. There it is, there's the DRS. He's moved to the inside to block. There you go, excellent challenge there. That's sweet. Gonna let you burn a little bit of fuel to try and get away from him.
Alpha Tower regained a place.
Sure did. You can be set to balanced. I'm going to take Pierre down to 0.2 to try and get as far away from Lewis as possible. %40 chance of rain. Oh god. Would that actually make a difference? As long as I pitted them both in time. Set it back to balanced to try and gain some of that fuel back. We've got tons of time to gain back fuel. Right, so they were horribly slow around the 62% mark. We're going to be the same. Alonso, you've got a ton of ERS that I could potentially deploy to catch up with Bottas, but I'm just going to leave it. I think he'll be able to get past on his own. I'm going to stay with Pierre and make sure nothing really bad is happening here. Right, still 23 laps to go. It's a lot. It is a lot. If I set your tyre wear to light, is Lewis going to catch up? Right, so they're pitting now. Perez and Sainz, they're back out. Unfazed there. I just got random DRS off something. I got DRS off of the guys in the pits. Well, that's interesting. I don't think that was supposed to happen. Hamilton is pitted as well and is back out on medium set tyres. Okay. That's interesting. Alright, set that back to standard, because you're going to have to just keep pushing here. Alonso's in 6th. If I can keep Alonso ahead of Lewis Hamilton, which is a big ask. It's a big ask. For 20 more laps? No way. That's never gonna work. George Russell is in the pits. He's going to fall way down. I think Leclerc is on the same strategy as me. Where is he? There. So I think that's going to pay off for him. You know what? You use a little bit of deploy here. Just to give you a little bit of extra speed. Gasly got past the back marker there. That was Mick Schumacher. A 5th and 6th would be really nice. With these guys scoring no points, that would be nice. And Hamilton could potentially have trouble trying to get past all these guys. So it's not as easy. It's easy for these three. They don't really have anything to contend with. Apart from a few back markers here and there. These are already down to 68%. Oh my god. You can be set to balanced. Hamilton has passed Ocon, I think. You can be set to push for a little bit. Try to stay ahead. Man, the tire trend's still looking okay. Mick Schumacher's on medium, so he might actually start to make gains on us. Even though we're past him. Valtteri Bottas is way behind as well. I don't know if this is going to work out. In fact, I think we can afford to speed this up a little bit. Actually, slow it down. So Alonso is approaching Yuki. He's past Yuki. Gasly's still out there keeping the dream alive. Where's Lewis Hamilton? 10th. Still. Alright, you're set to balanced now. You can be set to push. Yeah, no, I overcooked it slightly there, but it's okay. You'll gain that back. They gain fuel back quite quickly. Hamilton's up into 9th, and he's got 11 laps. 11 laps to sort of get things going again. Alright. Alright. There's a couple of bark markers ahead of me here. Okay, let's keep going. 8 times speed. There was an incident. It wasn't Gasly or Alonso. Magnussen run wide. Leclerc has passed everyone up to 7th. That's fairly insane, actually. Set you to balanced. You guys need to collect all this fuel back before the end of the race. Is Gasly going to have issues getting past these two? Wow, Leclerc is absolutely blitzing everyone. Alright, keep going. 7 laps to go. Hamilton's still in 9th. So if we can hold this together, we'll get a 5th and 6th out of this. Who's this on front? Ah, yeah. Stroll. He should move out of the way. I don't know when. I'm assuming he will. We're not close enough yet for him to be blue flagged. He should be blue flagged now. Oh, it was terrible. It was absolutely awful. At least I got the weird... I don't know how the DRS on this track works. Why am I getting that? I'll take it. Right, so we've passed both the Williams there. There's now nothing ahead of us for a while. I mean, even if Leclerc finishes and all these guys finish behind him, that'll be nice. Right, they are gaining their fuel back as well. I think we can basically... we had a crash on the track. Don't know who it was. We don't want a safety car. Oh, it's just another competitor has spun. Right, Joe was... He was like there, just behind me. Alonso's now stuck behind him. Spin. People are starting to spin. Verstappen is in the pits. Yeah, still managed to pit and get ahead of us here. Oh, wow. We've had a crash on track. Another one. We do not want a safety car here.
We've had a crash.
Unless
the
safety car, we end the race under safety car.
A definite collision there. That's...
Yep, it sure was. No, I don't think we're going to finish under safety car. It's going to be fine. Hamilton is behind Alonso. What? How? How has this happened? He's quite a fair bit behind Alonso. Who the hell's this car in front? Oh, it's Leclerc. Which we can't really do anything about presently. As long as he finishes. There's been an incident in Sector 1.
I think there's been a lockup.
Magnussen locked up. Gasly managed to get past Zhou again. Set that to conserve to make sure you actually finish. Set that to push because why the hell not? There you go. Set that to balanced. Right, it's fine. Leclerc is going to finish. Alonso is going to finish behind him. Pierre is actually going to do his last lap. Set that to conserve because he is done now. Yeah, Alonso finished in 6th. That's excellent. Don't know what the hell you're doing. You should not be allowed to pass.
Check a flag.
Okay, let's move from here. Well done, guys.
Okay, so we gained a point.
Nice work, mate.
There you go. Look at this. cruising at the end. No issues at all. Well done, Pierre. So the 2-stop came in clutch. That was awesome, actually. I'll take that. And Mercedes gained nothing. Alright. I'll take that. Continue. Yes. There you go. Couple of points for the lads there. And 3 whole points for AlphaTauri. Sweet. 910. That's a decent chunk of change. Yep, 5 million. I'll take 5 million. In fact, I know what I want to do next. Long-term objectives. Score podiums in 25% of the season's races. Current progress is 0 out of 6. But we are beating this, which is nice. Next, team rating is sort of half and half. Board confidence is high. Team bonus, 1.5 million. Did you get a point? No. Did you get a point? No. That's fine. Did Liam get a point? No. It's unfortunate. Any of the staff members gain a point? No. I think you were close to getting... I think it actually tells you. Experience gained last week. Experience to next development point. Ah, wait, I can do this for the drivers as well, though. Experience to next development point, so you might actually get that. You sort of gain about 200, 300. You've got a lot. Experience gained last week. Experience gained last race. So all this stuff is OP. Alright. Alright. What am I doing? Calendar. So we're here. This research is going to be done. So we've got a break. I want to go to facilities, though. The factory is in pretty awful condition. That's 32 million, and I want to upgrade that. And at least it gives me a chance to do another project. Right. Let's continue. So the side pods for the research for the side pods is done. Car development. I want a new project. Research. Projects complete chassis. But this should be done as well. Now the underfloor takes the longest. So if I do this, next season car 69 benefit research minus 10%. Yeah, so just do this, I think. Keep doing the chassis, etc. Because that's where the technical changes are going to be. And the side pods are really bad. Yeah, it's minus 30% for them. Which is obviously a lot more. We'll stick 5 engineers on it. It's going to cost 210,000. Okay, and we should be able to get a new part coming up shortly. Right, our engineers have just finished a research project on the side pods. Urgent suspension is in low stock. It's going to be fine. The rear wing is done. 5 days until the Grand Prix, but we're going to have to manufacture one of them right now. Hold on. I want you to change It's actually installed on both cars. Okay, so just manufacture 2 more in normal time. Well, that's sweet. How does the car hold up to everyone else now? We're still like 9th and 10th and pretty junk, actually. Wait, so did the new wing not do anything? Well, that's chassis. Rear wing, change. Ah, I need to manufacture them. Okay. Manufacture me 2, an emergency. It's going to cost $1 million. Continue. There you go. Stolen car 1, stolen car 2. We're going to have to manufacture 2 of them in normal times, 200,000. So the other one was a waste of money. That's fine. I've got 9 million left. Let's start a new project. Design. Front wing is already in development. Side pods, underfloor, suspension. I've got S3. Another rear wing. I think we'll just start from the start and go with the chassis again. Airflow, engine cooling, drag, medium speed, low speed, dirty air corner in. Let's have a look actually. What about confirm, cancel that project. Why is that less? If I take that down, it gives me more. What? How does this work? Ah, 2660. Ah, it's more. Yeah, okay. And I need more of that. Do the suspension. Intense. It's going to be ready in 29 days. Continue. Design project has been started. Next design project is going to be ready here. Front wing design is going to be complete. And then that's going to be complete. So I have to suffer through about 3 races until we get new parts. However, car analysis. Ah yeah, this has come down to 7th, 9th, 5th. Let's compare it to Mercedes. So we're now better than them at low speed cornering. We're better than them at acceleration and top speed. Pretty horrible at everything else. Compare it to a Red Bull. Oh wow, we're better than them at accel. No, we're not, because they're third. Yeah, pretty insane this thing. They're 16th at engine cooling. So they don't really do anything with their engine cooling. We're like terrible at brake cooling. Alright. Right, so that's going to be it for this episode. As always, if you did watch this and you would like to leave a like, comment, or dislike, please feel free to do so. And if there's more you'd like to see in the future, then hit that subscribe button. But I've been Danny Min. This has been Formula 1 Manager 2022, and I will Catch yous later.